Very
But if
nice.
you've ever thought about beekeeping or taking up beekeeping, the Appalachian Bee Club of East Tennessee will be hosting beginning beekeeping school on April 5th and 6th. And this morning, Lauren Cox and Leigh Brink are here to get us ready for this honey of an opportunity.
Yes.
See what I did there? It's April
Thank
Fool's
you.
Day.
Yay.
April Fool's Day, that's right.
But we're not fooling about this because beekeeping is so vitally important to a lot of the agriculture that we do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And in this area too, I mean, this is the perfect time of the year. I mean, everything is starting to bloom now, so you're starting to see a lot of bees out right now.
Yeah, I've been noticing every flower that's out there, the dandelions, no matter what, there's bees on them right now.
Well, they spend all winter in their hives, and they're ready to get out. They're ready to stretch their wings and start, storing up for this next winter.
Yeah, and Leanne, this is going to
sir.
be such an exciting couple of days for folks that are wanting. There's a lot of people out there, I think, that would love to take up beekeeping, but this is a
Absolutely.
perfect opportunity.
It is a perfect opportunity. And you come meet some of the most wonderful beekeepers that I look up to. They're going to be giving you instruction on just the basic things: how to set up a hive, where to put your hive, how to inspect your hive, things that you don't know how to do until someone works with you.
Right.
So it's a great educational opportunity.
And there are things that you need to learn. I mean, this is not one of those. This is not one of those things you can just jump into. So I'm going to learn as I go along. You really need some instruction up front.
Absolutely. In fact, I started last year, and unfortunately, because of COVID, we couldn't have the bee school.
Right.
And so I'm really happy that we're able to do it next week. It's at the Appalachian Fairgrounds on the 5th and 6th,
Right.
from 6 to 9:30.
Yeah.
And it's only $30 an adult, and any extra adult in the family is an extra $5. Kids and teenagers are free. We're having a lot of information, vendors. There's going to be, we're actually going to give out a free beehive, which is almost worth $500.
Oh, yeah.
So that's going to be awesome.
And packaged bees.
Yeah.
So
you got bees there
Yes,
as
sir.
well. So, and I think we can't stress enough. And we're big proponents of bees here on Daytime Tri-Cities. We've talked about this for years. Without bees, we don't have food.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's so vitally important to not only the beekeeper side of things, but just putting out flowers, putting out flowering plants, and putting out those pollinators.
Yes, absolutely. And there's some wonderful pollinators around here.
Yes.
Black locust, your bee balm. I mean, you have some beautiful flowers
Sourwood.
too.
Oh yeah.
Camellia.
You can plant. All season is very important for bees because they have to not only collect for that moment in time, like the dandelions, henbit, dead nettle. Those are all weeds that the bees are feeding on right now. So just give consideration before you put your weed and feed on your lawn.
Right. Yeah. Before you
Give
get
the bees a
before you get your
chance.
weed eater out and mow
That's
things
right.
down,
Yeah.
maybe leave a few things.
Yeah, just a few things in different corners and let the bees really work that and get established.
Right.
Pollination is a multi-million-dollar industry
It really is.
that is important for our little honeybees. They're small enough and they can get in there and do the best job of pollination.
And I was telling you all a story about 7 years ago. I come walking out my front door, and we had shrubbery along our driveway, and there is a huge wild swarm of bees out there, the size of a basketball.
Nice.
And I called a beekeeper. They came and got it. That's what you need to do if you find a wild swarm.
Yes.
And it's scary looking, but they're not out to
Don't
sting
go over
you.
there and like
No. Well, they're not out to sting you at all.
Right.
They're looking for a new home is what they're
Yes.
looking for. And so they're more concerned about keeping the queen controlled and looking for a new place, and that's all. And so they're actually fairly calm at that point because they have no home to protect, no honey to protect.
Right. All right. Well, ladies, thank you all so much for coming by. We're going to give everybody some information. This is going to be such a great couple of days.
We're looking forward to it.
Looking forward
Thanks
to it.
for having
April
us.
5th and 6th there at the Appalachian Fairgrounds. $30 per adult, $5 per extra family member. If you want some more information, we'll have that up on our website a little later. But remember, 16 and under are free.